flipped up. One on the left hand side there now is the one you before, okay? So as the club was going back there now, head's already dropping there now, and you're going back to there now. Lower half's almost resisted quite a lot, so your arms, I guess, are just lifting up quite steep. As your arms go up, your head sort of goes down, and now you come to the golf ball just a little bit too much stuck on your left side. So you either dig the ground up, or you try and miss the ground, hit a reasonable strike, and just block cut to the right there, okay? What we've got to try to do, that head's going a little bit higher, still dropping a smidgen, but keep that right shoulder sort of going back, so you're coiling and getting your body rotating. There's more back turn, you can sort of see the top, the difference in there. You can see your back's turned a lot more behind the golf ball there. Look where your chest line is there, sort of that sort of shoulder to shoulder. There you go. That's kind of your shoulder to shoulder there, okay? That's kind of your shoulder to shoulder, so you're coiling back there. Let that right hip go back. We're not collapsing the right knee, okay? Sort of thing that the legs are going to sort of straighten up. We're still resisting that, but letting that right hip go back. So what you'd expect to see as that right hip does turn, if you get sort of alignment stick or something down that right side there, what you'd want to see now is that right hip going back and moving away from that stick. It kind of moves a little bit away there when your hips sort of, you kind of triggered your hips a bit more towards the end of the backswing, which is fine. It's not going to be sort of coming too early, but that's sort of the movement there, and from there now we can drive off that blue line back into the golf ball. I think overall we got to sort of work on basically a couple of things. Number one, obviously, height of your head. If your head's dropping or moving forward, your arms are going to fall up in the air. They can't go behind you because you just wouldn't be able to get that position, okay? So if we can get your posture working better, do some of that work up against the wall, sort of forward against the wall, just get used to rotating without going into the wall. If you can get that better, it's going to help the body work around this way more, get the arms a little bit flatter. I'm not saying you're going to have a flat golf swing, you never really will. You like a slightly more upright swing, which is fine. There's no wrong or right with that, it's just your own personal tendencies. But if you start going a little bit above where upright can be, and you're not adjusting in another way, it's always going to be a little bit steep for you, especially in the winter now. You're either fatting it, or block cutting it with a good strike, or just flicking your hand down and getting a toey slappy hook. So it's not really going to get you. Exactly. So yeah, practice in some ways that sort of visual of sort of like a low flat hooky one. A couple you tried there, you thought they were as flat as can be, and they were almost pretty much on a fairly good line with your left arm, if anything, a little bit more upright than we want to. So over time we can just gradually get that left arm a little bit lower, so we're feeling a little bit more this way. It's not just that way. This is going to resist here, okay, but this is still going to be you still got to turn your hips, okay? If we just lock the hips out and don't move, the arms can't get around here. They got to go somewhere, and you'll just find that when in the winter it's colder, more layers on, body a bit stiff.
I think that's from, there used to be quite a big drawer of the ball. So I think when I went to county coach, you were saying trying to get up there a bit.
I think if you've ever been a big hooker of the golf ball, I think cutting the golf ball, for me, I like sort of, for me, swing playing is quite a key thing, especially for good golfers. We want to try and be sort of between sort of a couple of lines there. There's a variance between a bit flat or a bit upright, but we want to be on a sort of fairly good plane, okay? Don't really like sort of seeing too many sort of Jim Furyk swings or Matt Kuchar-esque type swings. But at the same token, if you're trying to cut the golf ball, that's all well and good, but what shape of shot do you prefer to see? And that's why I think a big time, a lot of these county coaches or other coaches, I'm not saying they're wrong, I mean they're good, definitely good coaches. But I saw it this morning, so I went to England coaching years and years ago, and we had all these lads in nice high draws with their driver, and the coach goes, also trying it low fades, and we're just getting blocky cuts. That's all we could hit. And it's like, well, do what you can hit. It's almost like they've got to try and teach you something to stand out. So if you're in a 10-yard draw every time, keep doing it. Monty hit a 10-yard fade all his life. Did he change for trying to hit a draw? When he did, he was rubbish. Martin Keimer tried to hit a draw, couldn't do it. If you can hit a draw, hit a draw. If you can't, you can't. Just play to what you know you can do. If you need to really shape one left to right or right to left extreme, you could do. I mean, you could aim 50 yards right and get a massive slingy one or a cutty one. Something you could do. But if you're stock shot under pressure and you've got, 4 on in the match on the last one, a county match or whatever it may be, a national event, is the last thing you want to just, I've got to try and fade this one. I see a draw. Why go against what you visually see? It's not right or wrong draw, it's just your personal tendencies. So I think a lot of these things, I almost try, they say you must hit high fades. That's sort of how it should be now. It's like, well, people hit a draw better, hit a draw. So I think if you ever get hooky, you could argue a bit more upright, but if you start getting upright by just lifting your arms, so not turning, it's going to be a cutty blocky one, so you're going almost too far the other way. So, make sense?
Yeah.
Cool.